Everything was once only imagined. Now tonight, find out exactly what you, not what they think you ought to want, what you want. Ask no one's permission. You don't need any man's permission. You don't need your own decision. What do I want? Now, what would it be like if it were true? What would I feel like were it true? Now, catch the mood and try to give that mood all the sensory vividness of reality, all the tones of reality, and then sleep in it, just as though it were true. And then await the inevitable. The inevitable is you're going to resurrect it and objectify it on the screen of space. And then the world will call it real. And they may not believe you. It doesn't really matter. If you tell them it came to pass because you simply imagined it. Now, they'll point to the series of events that led up to it. And they will give credit to the bridge of incident across which you walked towards the fulfillment of that state. And they'll point out some physical thing that was the cause. No, the cause is invisible, or the cause is God. And God is invisible to mortal eye. Who knows what you're imagining? No one knows. But you can sit down and imagine, and no one can stop you from doing it. But can you give reality to the imagined state? If you do, yes, a bridge of incident will appear in your world. And you'll walk across some series of events leading up to the fulfillment of the imaginal state. But don't give causation to any physical step that you took towards the fulfillment of it.
This is our homework for the night. We gotta try this tonight. I can't let another day go by because it's so simple. It doesn't involve any effort from me. I don't have to go to school for 4 years. I don't have to go to the gym for an hour. All I gotta do is know what I want. Do I know what I want? And what would the feeling be like if I received it right now? So can I use my imagination to give reality to a feeling within me? And Neville says, can you give reality to the imagined state? This is the question here. Can I do that? So find out. You got to find out for yourself. I know when I try it, it's actually very possible. But you got to find out and see how it works for you. Can you give reality to an imagined state? And if you can, fall asleep in that state of mind. Because it's a certain vibration. The way we feel, what we attach I am to and what we feel, it puts us on a certain level of vibration. So Neville is saying, fall asleep on this high vibration. And sometimes he used Bible verses to just support these different exercises. So in the Bible it says, go your way, and as you believe shall be done to you. So this exercise is something that aligns with that verse. So as you believe shall be done to you. If you truly could create that feeling and you make it real by really feeling it. That's how we could reach out to our subconscious mind and become attractive, is by really feeling it inside of us. And then the bridge of incidents is going to show up. So this bridge of incidents, this is the part where you could get thrown off. Because we have to be very open-minded to what that bridge of incidents looks like. Because as soon as we catch that feeling, and don't just do it one night. Don't just catch the feeling and fall asleep, do it one night and say, oh, it didn't work because I didn't get instant results. Keep doing it every night. Because this is actually an ideal way to go to sleep anyway. If I go to sleep feeling my highest, that's much better than scrolling my phone. That's much better than going to sleep from watching TV. That's much better than going to sleep a lot of the other ways I could think of falling asleep. So can I feel my highest, and can I do it every night? Can I create the self-discipline within myself to fall asleep feeling my highest. And let's do it every night, at least for a month. And let's report back and see how it works out. But back to the bridge of incidents. So the bridge of incidents is going to show up. And this could be anything. You might get fired from your job. Seemingly bad stuff might happen on the bridge of incidents. But we got to remain calm, remain confident, and know that as these different things show up, it's exactly what's needed to bring those physical things into reality. Because we already captured the feeling. If we could feel that way, really the physical things aren't really that important. Nevertheless, they're still on the way as we catch this feeling, as we dwell in that feeling. Because Neville says, dwell in it. That's a beautiful feeling. Let's go. Here's another example. So imagine somebody really wants to hit the lottery. They know exactly what they want. They want to hit the lottery. And so they bought their lottery ticket. They're sitting next to the TV and the numbers start to come. And boom, their numbers are coming one after the other. So imagine that feeling that's picking up inside of that person's body. Imagine that. What that person is feeling. You just got to think about it. Go into it yourself. And then the last number comes. The person hits the lottery. The feeling that goes through this person's body right now after getting exactly what they want, the second they receive it, imagine that feeling that's inside the body. That wave of relief that just flows through the body. That wave of excitement, that feeling of abundance. How grateful would you feel in this present moment? How much are you going to thank God the second you see that number? You're going to give so much thanks. So Neville's saying, can we create that same feeling without hitting the lottery? Can I imagine that I hit the lottery? It's an exercise. It takes a little practice. Can I imagine I hit the lottery? To imagine that beautiful feeling of hitting the lottery and think like, can I create that all on my own? Let's practice it every day for a month. Let's give our feedback. Reach out in the comments. Let me know how it's working for you. But trust the bridge of incidents. Whatever happens, you could get fired from your job, but that's exactly what needed to happen for the fulfillment of the physical fulfillment. Because you already created the feeling inside of you. You already created the mood. You already caught the mood. So let's take a moment to really go into that mood, go into the feeling. Give it all the sensory vividness. Give it all the tones of reality. And just let it flow through. Not really trying to force it, but just letting go and melting into that feeling. Just by releasing any tension, any physical tension, any mental tension. Let's go into the meditation.